Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I know I'm a little later than 9 o'clock this morning, but I've had a lot of running around and things I'm trying to do to get my life back in order here. But I am in tune and I am ready, and I do have my cards with me, so no matter where I go, I can take some time to tap in and find out what Mama Gaia has to say and what the fairies are willing to tell us, right? So let's see what the cards have to say for our week. I'm wondering how everyone's doing after the retrograde, how everyone's feeling. It seems like every time I come on, there's something interesting going on in our stars and in our alignments, right? It's kind of awesome, but at the same time, it can be a very emotionally draining. It can also be there's a lot of shifting that happens in that time, right? So let's see what Mercury retrograde has to say for us today. Let me know when you are in. Say hi. Give us a little wave. Give us some hearts. The more energy we move into the readings, the better the reading is. And the more we share, the more people we're able to reach out to. And that's what we want. We want to get these messages out to as many people as possible, to share the love, to share the inspiration, and to share the light, right? Alrighty. Insecurity. I know right now a lot of the say that 3 times fast. Mercury retrograde does tend to bring a lot of insecurities because it does tend to ruffle things up. It makes us kind of shift things if they're not in alignment, and that can make you feel a little insecure. I know whenever we make big changes, which a lot of us have been doing in the last little while, it leaves us feeling a little insecure. And that's what this literally is telling us. And it's okay, like we are doing just great. We are, finding our own stability and our own blessings in every day. And it's really taking a look at those blessings, not necessarily the thorns that are kind of entwined around our situations sometimes. We can always reflect and just see like what we're actually paying attention to and put our energy into that, right? And so like you see with the picture, it's a beautiful castle. It usually represents insecurity in the home space. If you're feeling like your relationships aren't quite working out like they were supposed to, or your homestead is not quite as secure as you had expected, you're going to get those thorns that are going to come in and start disrupting what you feel is your security, right? But this is just showing that if you actually just look at this half of the card, look at how beautiful that is. Look at how satisfying your house is, your home life really is. It's just a matter of actually tapping in and looking at all the good things that we have, right? And that's what this card is telling us. This has come up a few times in the last little while. So I know that with the last couple full moons and new moons, there's been a lot of disruption, a lot of people shifting, a lot of like their life literally in general. It's not just energy, but life in general. They're shifting this all, right? Hi Pete, hi Brandy, how you guys doing? So let's see what the next card has to say for us. Oh yes. Interesting trying to do this in a vehicle. But you gotta do what you gotta do. When spirit needs to talk, it needs to talk. And we just need to have more laughter in our life. We're gonna feel a lot more secure when we surround ourselves with great people and we start actually connecting into our inner child and start having a little bit more fun. Laughter is, I think, one of the most therapeutic things on the planet. If you are feeling down, watch a comedy. Like, do whatever you can to make yourself feel good in that moment. I really am one of those people that's like, no, I don't think that you have to shut down the world and, you know, put yourself into a closet and hide away. And no, I think when you're kind of getting into those sad spaces, to really tap into your inner child and have some fun. Do whatever you can to just break out of that bubble and put yourself out there, and invite some friends over and just have a good laugh, you know, because that really does help to focus your attention away. And 90% of this is all thought process, right? If we are focusing our attention on the insecurities rather than focusing our attention on the people that we have around us and the good times that we can actually have no matter what, it will shift that energy completely, and things will start flying into your life like you wouldn't believe. I know that's why I've been busy, so I've been kind of getting all my P's and Q's in a row, because in the last 3 months things haven't quite gone as what I had planned, and I too have felt a little insecure in how I'm gonna be able to make it day by day. You know, running a business and starting out in a new area is not easy, and especially when the area only has 300 people, you really have to think outside of your box, right? So this has been a really fun way of me tapping out and getting to know other people, helping people when they are looking to find that inner sparkle, is really helping me to find those beautiful moments in every moment that we're experiencing, right? So let's pick one more card. Oh, dreams. Oh, dreams, dreams, dreams. I love this one. This one shows that, you know, when you actually pay attention, when you take care of yourself, when you tap into those dreams, or dreams are going to give you a lot of hidden little messages, and a lot of our subconscious thought comes through in our dreams. So if we are, that's why they say meditation is so wonderful, because when you're meditating, you put yourself into a dreamlike state, right? And when you put yourself into that dreamlike state, you're able to tap into that subconscious and really find out what exactly is not flowing or jiving with your dreams, your aspirations, your wishes, and your you know, sometimes even your darker sides or your happier sides. It lets you know what areas are in need of adjustments, right? So our dreams are definitely going to give you a lot of answers. And I know a lot of the times, especially coming into full moons, which we have another one coming around the corner, it will like amplify our dreams and amplify our meditation space, because the veil, especially the last little while, the veil opens up a lot more, and it really does kind of help to allow you to tap into that inner subconscious thought, you know what I mean? And tapping into our inner child, like I said, a lot of the stuff we don't realize is put into the first 5 years of our life. Like, that is the most crucial time of our life, and that's when we get all of our lessons and all the things that we carry through for the rest of our lives, right? So, you know, this is where your money pattern thoughts come from. I'm not deserving, we can't afford this. This is when all of those things, because that's when our brains are the most absorbent. That's why they also say first thing in the morning is the #1 time to really open up your subconscious thought, and that's when it's the best time to do your meditations and to do your reading, because that's when you're going to actually start reprogramming all of those internal thoughts. So I suggest over the next little while, maybe if it's cool for you, that we all just keep a little dream journal. Dream journaling is one of those amazing ways, hi Robin, to really reflect on what is needing to come through as far as our subconscious thought goes. So we definitely think that that is the best way to tap into what is going on, and the morning times are definitely the best time to do that, usually before the crack of dawn, because like I said, your everything's thinner at that time and your brain is just much more absorbent and you will learn a lot more. So I hope that reflects really well. I hope everyone is having a good week, and I hope that everyone's retrograde is gonna transition and shift some things for everyone, which I do feel is in our cards. I do feel like we're gonna get some major changes here in the next little bit, and a lot of the seeds that we've been planting are gonna start growing. So please keep an eye out, and yeah, I hope to see you all soon. Next Monday I'll be back on at 9 o'clock like normal, unless I get another thing. Like, life has just been so interesting in the last little while, but I'm going with the flow and I'm enjoying every moment. And yeah, you guys have yourself an amazing day. Thank you. Love ya.